Mark is back. We're here. So Mark wanted to talk to us about a little bit of stuff. So go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yes. So if you're listening out there right now to this, I need you just to please take a look at this link. It's called Grandpa Jones Needs a New Heart. It is a GoFundMe.com campaign that I started at my wife's behest because a very good friend of mine, close friend of mine, almost died last week. And we're actually... He went into a coma a month ago because his heart failed. He's on the list for a transplant, a heart transplant. His name is Victor Jones. Mm-hmm. He's a very good friend of mine, and they successfully a month ago they took out his bad heart and they put in an artificial heart.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's crazy.
So he has to walk around with it, a backpack of sorts, right?
Well, yeah. Eventually, that's what you're looking at there. It's the artificial heart transplant program and what to do afterward with Banner Health University Hospital in downtown Phoenix, who has done a great job taking care of my man, Victor Jones, who, again, I kind of want to explain it from an intellectual side as well, not just the emotions of it, but I was in this week. He woke up after 3 weeks finally, and he was feeling good on Thursday, and he woke up finally, and he was so anxious to leave the hospital that he got up and sat in the chair, and he was smiling and he was excited, but then his white blood cell count went off the charts. I don't know which I think they were almost obsolete, and then they wanted to do suddenly an emergency operation to save him with his colon, and he didn't want it. And his wife, Robin Jones, God bless her, she
talked to him, got him to do it or something.
She told the the nurse, the ICU, not to do anything until she got there, because she's a nurse as well. She's in the Maricopa Unified School District.
Okay.
They take care of two grandchildren, Jalen Abercrombie and his brother DJ, who are very good and close friends to my son Brandon. And he's, Jalen and DJ they're like nephews to me. I've known them. They went to Legacy together. They played on multiple football teams together. But Victor was the first person I met way long time ago at Pecana Park. Brandon and Jalen were on a flag football team together, and I noticed Jalen. I just thought, what a good kid, and Brandon and he became close, as well as DJ. And anyway, going back to this, it's been very hard on the whole family. It's been very traumatic for everybody because he almost died this week, and I just thank the hospital, Banner University, the doctor. I wrote it down. And let's again go to GoFundMe.com. Why don't you take a look? I wrote a little description. The goal is $1. Their bills are astronomical. I put $1 because if you want to read that description while I find out, I want to give thanks to the doctor and the nurse. Nurse there, Amanda Endicott. Thank you for taking care of Victor Jones, my buddy. He he does hear me. He's up now. They've taken the tubes out, and
So it's working.
it's working. And the next, he has this heart. This is why I wanted to give that to you. He has this plastic heart now that should sustain him for 4 years.
Oh,
4
is
years.
that okay?
And
So
they
do
need
you
help.
still stay on a wait list if you? So
Yeah.
if you okay, that's how it works. I
Yeah,
wasn't
so
how
they
that
can get
works.
in there and check them out, even if it's before the 4 years and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, right?
Oh,
So yeah,
that's
so you
good.
put down here, it's GoFundMe.com/F as in Frank /Grandpa-Jones. So he lost his heart. Now he's on the artificial one. It's keeping him alive
is
through
amazing,
Banner
actually.
Hospital,
It's
Phoenix. I mean,
amazing.
great work by Banner. He's a merchant marine falling on hard times. So if people can go ahead and make a couple dollar donation there, it'd be greatly appreciated. Anything you can give for there. He has 2 grandsons who live with him, Jalen and DJ, like Mark just mentioned. There's no real goal at the amount. It's just give as much as you can when you can.
Yeah, Vincent, and Brandy, everybody, and Ian's here as well, our producer.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, they're from Cleveland, and they came out here and Jeremy Lee. You met Jeremy Lee. He's their cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I remember
Alex
Jeremy,
J.
good kid.
How's he doing now?
Today he.
When does he go home?
That's what I keep asking. There's so many steps to this, and I've messed up bad. I was in the IC unit, and I didn't know I was in the IC unit because I thought. Now listen to this. I went in on Friday thinking that he was in outpatient.
Oh,
I did not know that Thursday he was about to possibly pass.
yeah.
Dude, taking out your heart is
That's a big deal.
insane.
Right.
The fact that there's even an artificial heart option, I had no idea.
Yeah,
that's
it's
pretty
crazy.
actually
So,
crazy.
so he is okay right now.
He is. I saw him today this morning.
He's coherent.
He's
and-
coherent. All I say to him are things like cheeseburger, clubbing in Scottsdale. Let's go, bro.
So now he's basically a cyborg. He has a part machine in him.
Yeah, it's pretty cool,
I
actually.
like to think of it that way. It only lasts 4 years, and it's experimental.
They
So
can put another one in if they needed.
Yeah, give him another 4 every 4. You can't do that.
it's this is relatively experimental
Gotcha.
stuff.
We need Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Yeah.
But your body can only live on plastic, apparently. I don't know all the details, but they told me that this pushes you up the waiting list. So yeah, he could live for 4 years, but eventually a plastic heart isn't going to work
So he
anymore.
needs a real heart.
He needs,
Right.
he needs a real.
Wow, so encourage people to become donors.
Yeah,
then
so yeah,
also.
become
Yes.
a donor.
Not and
You
yeah.
never know. You could die tomorrow and help somebody else out.
Yep.
Donors, donations. I set a goal of $1. We got $30 already. I set it up today, and I'm just so happy. Carrie Hahn, our mainline sponsor at Revelation Real Estate at
Yep.
the forum, she encouraged me to do this, to make a GoFundMe account. Have you ever seen me do a GoFundMe account before?
No,
Vincent. No. And
not yet.
not yet.
Not
This
till
is
today.
This might be the only one. I hope to. I mean, she told me to do it, so I'm doing it. And if Carrie, who is a person who really, really loves to, sometimes she likes to make it hard on me to go out and do community service. Sometimes,
Yes.
because I don't make money. I don't.
Correct.
You
No
know, she
W-2.
thinks it doesn't. Yeah, there's no W-2.
Yeah.
I'm not paying a bill with.
But
with,
she wants you to help here.
yeah, with helping Vincent Manfredi and Christian Price over in the community of Maricopa,
Yep,
and
yep.
and you guys beat me up, and you're
So
only
if Carrie's asking you to lend a hand and help
then
out,
you got to do.
you
it.
should be doing it. Right?
Yes,
That's how you're supposed
absolutely. Carry on. So yeah, a little plug, but I want to thank for a plug for Carrie.
Yep.
But I want to thank Dr. I want to pronounce his name right, Gopalan. Dr. Gopalan. He is the surgeon, the heart surgeon who saved Victor's life. And
Beautiful.
Amanda Endicott, thank you for taking care of my guy. And please, everyone, if you're listening to this, just donate a few bucks, $1. I mean, that's my goal. Now we're at 300%. We're at 30. And so hey, 5,000 IQ to everyone for your contribution. If not, they could use a dinner. They could use, I don't know, make them some spaghetti because they got to drive all the way back from Maricopa she's got to do that
every day
and pick up the boys. I'm thankful that Lottie and of course her husband, Victor's brother-in-law, that the Cleveland family in the city of Maricopa. Thank you to you guys for all that you're doing and all that you're going through.
So Victor lives in Maricopa.
Yeah, Victor is from the. Yeah, he's not from the city, but yeah, he lives in the lakes at Rancho El Dorado.
Okay, all right.
And they don't want to sell their house. They don't want to lose the house. That's about as far as I'll go into their personal economy.
Great.
And
well, we'll have an offline conversation to see what we can do with the community of Maricopa because they come together, support their family.
Thank you, Vincent. Councilmember Vincent, I appreciate you. Vinnie Pie, I appreciate you. I know you do big things and you help people like that. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a little break. We're going to, anyone want a song? We got Team Radius. They're coming in, and Jalen Abercrombie, Victor's grandson, is on, the Team Radius, and he's going to be in there. And they have a way that they are earning revenue to help the family as well. So stay tuned, everybody.
InMaricopa.com, your hyper-local source for news and information about Maricopa, the greatest city in the universe.
You want to know how I got these scars?
How'd you get 'em?